Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. So I was recently taking down some Christmas decorations and my kids love looking at Christmas cards. So they really don't like to say goodbye to them when it's time to clean things up. So we went through them one more time, looked at, all of the words and the pictures. And my oldest, Vincent, is in kindergarten and he is starting to learn how to read. So some of the shorter words he tries to read on his own. And one word that kept coming up on many of the Christmas cards we have and we received was the word joy. So he started sounding that out and then he said, but what is joy? And so then I found myself explaining the difference between joy and happiness to my kids. And it reminded me of a few weeks earlier when I was in the throes of getting ready for Christmas and getting things prepared. I was feeling very stressed out and I realized that, in the midst of kind of these usual celebrations that we haven't been able to have the last couple of years, at least my family, we were going to community events and Christmas parties and gatherings, and it was just so nice. But I found myself 5 days before Christmas without a single thing wrapped. And I think some of you might be able to appreciate that and maybe experience the same, where it just kind of crept up and felt like it went from 0 to 60 from what we had the last couple years. So that week before Christmas, I asked my parents if they could watch my youngest, my daughter, Natalie, who goes to school 2.5 hours every day. So it doesn't ever feel like I have a big chunk of time to do anything or to get things done. So my parents, for reference, live in a house attached to ours. So the commute for childcare is not a big commute. But so one day when Natalie came in from school and, I asked my mom, I said, can you just take her for a little bit so I can really buckle down and get things done? And my mom said, sure, no problem. We'll do some baking and we'll have fun. We'll play Barbies. So most of the time I can't get my kids away from my parents' house. They love being over there so much. But I got my daughter over there settled with her lunch, and then I had myself in my den with rolls of wrapping paper and scissors and tape and this big stack of, boxes and clothing and things that some teacher gifts and things like that. So I'm ready. I'm getting this done today. I'm in the space for it. I'm going to plug through and get it done. And about 7 or 8 minutes into it, I hear these little footsteps like do. And it is Natalie. So she looked at me with all of this wrapping paper and these bows and tags, and I said, honey, what do you do? What do you need? What can I help with? And she said, oh, Mom, you're wrapping. Can I help? And I'm thinking in my head, no, you can't. You're not going to help me at all. This is going to be terrible. But of course, that's not what I said. I looked at her sweet, she was so excited to help and just this big smile on her face. And I said, sure, why don't you sit down and get your kid's scissors and you can help Mom with all the wrapping. So I'm trying to still plug away and get this done. And then I get, distracted with what I'm doing, and I look over at her and she has cut maybe 50 pieces of wrapping paper about this big. And we looked at each other and just started laughing. And she was having a ball. And then she said, can I do this? Can I write my name? And that, kind of just led itself to us spending the afternoon together, joking around and playing. And we made some Christmas cookies after that. And I realized she is just one of the most joyful people I know. It is coming from within for her. She just can put a smile on your face when you're upset. And it's just who she is. And I think that, you know, I had this intent to get all these things done. And I think she came in right when she was supposed to come in, and, you know, and bring that joy and take that stress away. And I threw a bunch of things in gift bags, but we had a ball. You know, we had so much fun. And she is like that daily. You know, I hear from people, she just has the biggest smile, and she's always so happy. And but she's really joyful. She really is a joyful person. And all of this comes from within for her. And she spreads it. And you know, and I always on my Christmas cards write, you know, with love and joy, and wishing you peace and joy this year. And this really made me think of it, of you know, those things that bring us joy. And she is one of them. But I wish you all peace and joy in this new year, and health and happiness. And I will see you all soon. Thanks.